beautiful people. I just wanted to pop in and kind of give you a quick overview of this week. There is also a pretty big week, a lot of things happening. But first I wanted to tell you, I don't have my deck of cards with me. They're downstairs, but I pulled for us the Ten of Cups. And basically, after all of this emotional up and down, this upheaval, we have a Mars, our ex, we change seasons, we have all of this happening, we have the Libra and Sun, we have a Virgo moon, we have all of this energy happening. The Ten of Cups is the pinnacle, the happy ending, however it is defined by you. And so how I'm using the energy of the Ten of Cups this week is I'm thinking and defining what is my happily ever after? What is my full definition of success? How will I know when I achieve it, right? Like, how will I know when I get there? And so that's part of my journey for this week. And there's a lot of things happening in the cosmos that are also going to help us kind of figure that out. So today, which is actually really interesting now that I'm thinking about it. So today, Saturn is stationing direct, meaning that it's going back in its path. It's in Capricorn. And Saturn is the ruler of time, right? And I've been working on this, course behind the scenes about time and reconceptualizing and reframing time as a tool to help us produce, to be more productive. And, I guess you could call it a time management tool, but it's not really, because it's really more about reframing time and looking at how we see and view time and our relationship with time. And it's like, I haven't been doing any of it, right? Like, it's been there and I'm like, I need to work on this, but I haven't been feeling it. And that is the Saturn, retrograde that has been happening for me, is that I've been really slow moving, but today it's stationing direct. And it's so funny because I woke up this morning and what was the first thing I worked on? It was a fucking class. It's like these things that I don't even think of, these things that we don't even think of, have these little tiny energetic shifts in our life. And that's what I'm hoping this series will kind of help us all do. And what I'm learning to do is kind of tune in and pay attention to those little shifts in the grand scheme of the bigger picture of life, because we do have some big things happening, especially if you're in the States. We have the first presidential debate happening tomorrow. We have a full moon in Aries on the beginning of the new month of October, which is Thursday. So there is so much going on. And what I'm hoping that this series will help us do and help me do is kind of figure out how we can integrate these energies and these guides in our life in order for all of us to be more productive and really live out that and fulfill that Ten of Cups, that promise, that ever after, that happy ever after, not the Disney version, but our own version. And so this week, I just wanted to pop in and let you know what I'm working on is defining that success, defining how it looks like with my Dharma, defining how all of that looks like on a global scale in relationship to the activism that I am and change that I'm wanting to bring out in the world, but also how these things that I'm just now really, really like focusing in on and paying attention to, how all of these small things, whether we know it or not, influence the ebb and flow of our life, and bringing an awareness to those things. That way we have more power and we can sit in them in our agency. And so I just wanted to share that kind of goodness with you. I am thinking about just dropping something really easy for the full moon in Aries, because Aries is getting a lot of action. Like, the full moon is in Aries, and then we have the Mars retrograde happening in Aries, which is like, that's a whole lot of Aries, like warrior energy happening. So look for that in the Mi Gente community. Probably, I'm thinking about Wednesday. So if you're not a member of that, just head over to the link down below. It's migentecollective.com. You can join for free. It's really where like these videos are housed and all the conversations happen around them. So I hope that you have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will see you next time. Bye.